Hey everyone, HR business partner here. I'm going to watch some TikTok and respond to some HR related questions that I see there. So if you're watching this, you're probably either watching on TikTok or YouTube. I don't really have to preface anything more. Let's just dive in. If you're wondering, who's this guy and how can he talk about HR stuff? I got a master's degree in HR and about 8 years of total HR business partner experience. You don't know what an HR business partner is? That's fine. Makes sense. We basically just operate between the company and HR. All right, let's just dive in. Oh yeah, People Culture Collective. I remember this account starting actually. She's an HR, I think business partner actually. She does really good TikToks. Things I don't love about working in HR. If I had to guess, certain managers make it really difficult. Some people really misunderstand what HR does too, which can be frustrating. People think we're the bad guys. I would argue that we are not. If you have a tough HR department, you probably have a tough company. Payroll queries. That's a good one. Payroll inquiries. Your general HR people that aren't a part of payroll don't know much about payroll. That manager. See, I was right. Yeah. I mean, some managers are just not good leaders of people, and that's difficult for HR. The constant urge to cry. I don't feel that, but I understand if you do. That's a good TikTok. I like that one.
So what exactly are you asking me?
Okay, I'm trying to ask how I tell a coworker you're so beautiful and smell so good in corporate speak.
Okay, that's what I thought you were asking. Interesting question. You would say, I need this job.
Oh, no. I was asking how you tell a coworker, well, that I find them super attractive.
No, I know what you were asking, and the way you say this in corporate is you don't. Instead, you say, I need this job, I like expensive shit, I have bills to pay, I don't want to be homeless.
Oh, gotcha. But, can I still sniff her in the elevator? Sniff her office chair?
Oh, no. Hell no. No.
How about
you guys think that this stuff's a joke, but I've never gotten an inquiry that's that blatant before. But this stuff is literally asked in a roundabout way. So God, that's funny. Holy cow. PTO at work. Good old PTO inquiries. Yeah, we as a country do not like people taking time off. That's like a cultural thing. It's weird.
The thing that I absolutely love about working in HR is being able to put my family and friends on and really just setting them straight. You know, things that they're afraid to talk to their HR.
Oh yeah,
company.
Yeah. Actually, this is a big thing. Once your friends and family understand that you're in HR, at first they're like, "Oh, okay, that's weird. Why would you even go into that career?" That's the first question I always get. But once they understand that you know your stuff, it's way easier to help them out. The other day, my dad was talking about unpaid overtime for the past couple of years that he's experienced, and I'm just like, Dad, let me tell you what needs to happen here. So that's a good point. Let's keep watching.
Companies about the companies that they work at, they bring it to me first. And one major
that can be daunting after a while, though. I'll be honest with you.
thing that I always talk to them about is PTO. A lot of people naturally just overshare when it comes to PTO. When they're asking for time off, is, oh, hey boss, can I get time off for X, Y?
And you feel like you have to justify why you need the PTO, because in a lot of corporations they're going to ask you anyway. So it's like a weird cultural thing where we feel obligated to do that.
Tell you something. You do not have to explain yourself to anybody.
Agreed.
You've earned your PTO.
In fact, it's better if you don't. In my opinion, I think if you could say if you say less to your manager about why you need PTO, I think the better off you are.
It doesn't matter if you're going to the doctor's office. It doesn't matter if you're going to get your nails done. It doesn't matter if you're doing absolutely nothing. You do not need to overshare.
I agree.
As to why you're taking it off.
100%.
If you had a stressful week at work, take next Tuesday off and do absolutely nothing.
Hell yeah.
Add a little razzle dazzle in there and call it a mental health
Hell yeah,
day.
win some work. I see you.
The time off. Period.
That's really good advice. Really good advice. Take it for sure. And frankly, if you work at a job that doesn't let you do that needs to know why, well, depending on the reason why, you may have a good lawsuit on your hands. But the other side of it is you need to work for a different company, man. All right, the CL will. Yep, HR is not your friend is the descriptor here.
I'll poke the bear. HR is not your friend.
We're nobody's friend. Why does everybody... I don't like the mantra of HR is not your friend. It's a department. How are you friends with a department? Like, we're nobody's friends. We're not even the company's friends. You know, we're there to. Yeah, okay. I could go on a rant. Let's keep watching.
I was the VP of HR for a Fortune 100 company, and I can assure you that they didn't have over 1,000 people in HR to be your friend. Of those 1,000 people, about half were recruiters.
Yep.
Half of the rest were in benefits, payroll, training, and similar
Okay,
functions.
this is fair.
The remainder were what you probably see as an employee, an HR generalist.
This is dated. The generalist model basically was an all-capturing model for human resources that was like, oh, hey, if there was something that wasn't payroll, benefits, or recruiting, we'll have the generalist to do it. That's why that we've seen a more modern approach to HR where you have people partner, business partners, and these basically people that are tuned into the business and understand the business a bit more that can come in and like make actual impactful change to the business from an HR perspective. So this is a bit dated.
They handle employee issues and are the
You also have labor relations specialists now that specifically deal with employee issues.
people so often mistaken for being your friend. To
Does
be clear,
anybody actually meet an HR rep and like, oh, you're my friend? I mean, like, I understand that sometimes HR will onboard you and they seem super nice and everything like that, but like friend? I don't like the language that people use for that.
most people who become HR generalists are there for the people. They are, to a person, kind, thoughtful, and caring. They love working with people, but they're not paid to be the employee's ally.
That's not entirely true. I mean, paid to be the employee's ally. If you're a hardworking and well-performing employee, yeah, we get paid to keep you happy. That's the goal. Like the entire purpose of the HR department is to ensure that the people working at a company are performing as well as they possibly can be without like any external circumstances preventing such as harassment, such as poor working conditions, things like that. So our ultimate goal is to attract and retain top talent. So at times we go to bat for the employees. So yes, we are sometimes paid to be the employees' allies. Not always though, but that's a very overgeneralistic statement.
Their job, what they get paid by the company to do, is solve problems.
That's actually pretty true
Problems either
too.
between employees or with the company and its policy.
And the manager's misleading people as well. I mean, that's a fair point. It's a bit negative, but it's a fair point.
So if you have a problem with another employee, especially your manager, think clearly. When you involve HR, you're not enlisting someone on your side. You're involved
A third party that's impartial. This is a good
third
point.
party, the company.
I wonder if he created this video to say HR is not your friend as like a way to draw people into watching. Because this is technically, I mean, yeah, you could argue that this is HR not being your friend, but it's like, that's like going to well, this is like an extreme situation, but like going to a judge and being like, a judge is not your friend. Like, of course not.
Issue. That may be what you want, but you need to go into it knowing that. Yes, it might be the manager is the problem. You could be right. But if your issue is with the company and the way it handles the manager, don't expect HR to automatically rush to your aid.
Unless it's illegal. Or it's an issue that they're not aware of. You know how many times I've been able to fix a problem that people think HR can't fix, and it's simply because our executive team, our HR leadership team didn't even know it happened or was going on. So like you shouldn't be afraid to go to HR with legitimate issues.
They need to consider many sides of the issue.
As is true with any issue that's ever occurred ever.
There are several places to turn for support and guidance to resolve an issue, many of them outside your organization. HR might be a good choice, but not for every situation.
You got to be careful going outside your organization to fix a problem within the organization. Like, I don't know if this guy's insinuating that you should go to an attorney, but that should not be your first option because you need to give a company an opportunity to fix an issue before you consult an attorney. Also, the moment you consult an attorney, I mean, you got to be ready for what that means, moving forward. So I'd be careful on this guy's advice. I'm sure it's pretty good overall. The way he's wording some of the stuff is fear mongering, I think. So I'd just be careful about it. Here we go. People culture collective again. Manager explaining how the top performer in their team seems completely disengaged and is taking more time off than usual. They're looking for another job or interviewing. Oh, she's gonna make a face, isn't she? So true. So true. Well, can I just deny the time off? That's what they usually ask. All right, recruits, coot and boogie. Recruits, scoot and boogie. Ha! I like that. When the HR manager asks me why candidates keep withdrawing.
You're too slow.
You're too slow. That was creeping me out for a second, but yeah, the speed of which you hire needs to be way faster now. There's too many options for candidates. So if you take too long, they're just gonna get another job. Oh, my title is HR business partner. Same, dude. But they call me payroll. Oh God, no, never. Therapist, absolutely not. Although a lot of people like to vent, a lot of managers like to vent to their business partner. Be careful. If you're a manager and you're venting to your business partner, be careful what you say, because if you say anything illegal or immoral, I mean, you're going to have another conversation coming pretty soon. Office admin, never. Events coordinator, sometimes, but usually not. That's not my name. Say it again, dude. True. Not my name. All right. When the HR says this survey is anonymous, bro, usually it is. I'm sorry. Usually it is, bro. Don't say it.
This bitch think I'm stupid.
The surveys are anonymous, dude. If you ever get audited and they discover that you did an anonymous survey, it wasn't anonymous, and you took action on it, yeah, good luck standing up in court, dude. Usually they are. Usually they're done by a third party, too, so we can make sure it's anonymous. All right, so a shorter video to start off the channel. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. That helps all YouTube channels. And also, if you want one-on-one coaching with me, I do 30-minute sessions and hour-long sessions where we can talk about any HR-related issue that you may have, as well as career things, anything really to do with your job and you. So feel free to check out the description section below for my Fiverr account. We can have a conversation, go from there. So thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.